guys, it's Spiffy Guy and I'm back with another adventure. It's Friday, August 14th, and we are out in this conservation area, as you can see behind me. This is the Little Creek Conservation Area. I've never been here. They got about 7 miles of trail. It's multi-use trail for horses, and I think bikers can do it too. It is a conservation area, so there is hunting. Keep that in mind if you're thinking about coming out here. There is deer hunting, and I think they close the trail down during deer hunting season. Other than that, there is squirrel hunting. I don't think I'll have too much of a problem. Probably won't see a single person out here. But it's a big, large area. There's going to be some ponds, and you can camp, as you can see behind me here. You can camp at some specific parking lots. So we're going to go check it out. It's someplace new, and we're going to, carry the gear. You can see I've got the wonderful little butt pack going on here, and it's pretty comfortable. I got like 4 liters of water total. It's supposed to get hot today, although it's real nice right now. So we're gonna go check it out, and I got a new still camera. So just kind of show you guys where we're at here on the map. If you're coming in from Highway 70, you're gonna get off at the Truxton exit, and you're gonna take Highway B headed south here. There's a little jog, like right here. I don't know if you guys can see that on the map. There's a little jog between B and EE. Pay attention to that. You got to make a right turn to keep on B. B comes down this way. EE wraps around over here. So we've got a trailhead here with camping. Trailhead here, no camping. Trailhead up here with camping. It does not look like the trail system comes to this trailhead. There's another trailhead right here, and then one up here. I blew past this one, no signs at all. Whoops, my GPS was set. All I did was put in Little Lost Creek Conservation Area, and it brought me to this trailhead right here, which is where we're at. So you can see the trail comes down here, splits off. There's a little circle in the middle. One goes over there, one goes over there. So maybe we'll go cruising around, check that out, come back over here, and then we'll go around there. That way we make the full loop. Other than that, they just got a little map kiosk here, and I think most of the trail is going to be this chat type of gravel, which is fine. Let's go check it out. So there's no real trail markers. I've been following this road that I came in on, and it kind of splits off here. There's a road that heads off that way and a road that heads off that way. There's a sign that says service road, no horseback or vehicles. I'm going to make a kind of assumption here, and I'm right at this spot right here. So I'm going to head off that direction and see what we can see. So far it's been pretty neat. Coming down this surprisingly hefty hill. I only brought one pole. That may have been a mistake. But you kind of got this nice view here. You can see, I bet you in the fall, this will look real nice. We'll have to remember this place. See, we're coming down to a creek. And you guys, can you see him? Can you see him, this little bastard? This little bastard right there? Yeah, you see him? Damn spider. He's got a web going all the way across from this tree over here, all the way across. Little bastard. That's the problem with hiking trails that nobody else goes on before you. You get damn spiders. Bring a pole. Alright, coming up from the creek area, there's a couple signs that say trail there. And so we've come to this sort of intersection. And then we've got a sign over here to the North Highway B parking lot. And then the South Highway B parking lot. So this area right here goes over to the EE parking lot, I believe. So I'm going to say that we are right there on the map. So we'll head north and check out up towards the Highway B, and then we'll come back and head over towards the EE parking lot, and then we'll hike back on that little loop, come back this direction. It's a nice pretty little field in here, lots of wildflowers, lots of butterflies kind of floating around, bees and things. It's rather neat. Some sort of nasty, fly-y, stingy thing right there. I don't know what he is. Looks nasty. We're moving. Came walking through this nice field. This is one of 4 of the ponds that are on the property. That's why I brought a lot of water. Is I didn't plan on getting water from any of these ponds because I figured they'd either be dried up or pretty nasty. This one looks pretty low, and it's quite dingy, but lots of dragonflies flying around. It's very cool. You know, it's hard to get shots. They're flying around a lot. There's one right there on this little stick. I don't know if I'll be able to get a shot of them or not. It's hard to focus on little small things like that. But the camera I got is a still camera. It's an Olympus SH2. And I'll bust it out and show it to you guys later. But mainly I got it because I wanted to be able to take more still shots and get a little bit better optical zoom on it. And it's got the 30 times optical zoom. So, and it's very small. I wanted something that was going to fit into a pocket. It does fit into my chest pack. I had to move a few things around, jockey, but it does fit in there. So there'll be stills, and that's the camera that I use to take them. Came across this little guy, little box turtle, sitting on the trail. I'm kind of digging this place because the trail is super wide, and it's going through a lot of neat areas, some prairies, and you know, the woods. But it's very, very cool. The hills are big though. So far I've hit 2 hills and they're pretty steep. But I haven't seen any turkey or snakes yet. I was kind of hoping to see possibly a few snakes on such a wide trail out sunning themselves, you know. But apparently there's a good population of turkey. There's obviously deer around. I've seen a few squirrels. No rabbits. Bunch of birds. No pileated woodpeckers yet though. Apparently they're pretty common around in this area as well, at least according to the MDC website. Now I'll put a link down in the description to the direct link on the Conservation Department's website for this particular area. Now another neat historical aspect about this area is this is very close to Daniel Boone's home, which is just a few miles southeast of this location. And I believe that is open year-round. You can go and visit. But anyway, so they say on the website that it's 100% likely that Daniel Boone was out hunting in these woods, which is kind of neat, you know. There are also, obviously, there'd be a lot of native activity around here, so there's apparently a lot of artifacts and things like that that they found. So keep a lookout for that if you come on out. So far the bugs aren't too bad. There's the little midges that fly around and kamikaze your eyeballs. I don't know why they fly into your eyeballs, but they do. So I've had a few of those, but not bad enough that I need to put the head net on. So that's good. I was expecting it to be a little bit warmer. I think it's supposed to top out at 85 today, but the humidity's pretty high and I'm sweating like crazy. So I'm almost down a liter of water already. So I'm glad I brought the extra 3-liter bladder, and it fits rather nicely in the that Molly butt pack. I'll show you guys that later. So coming up here towards the north side parking lot of Highway B, come to a big sign, no trespassing, end of public use, and I'm not sure where that is on the map. There's this large chunk of land in the middle that's designated as private, and we've already passed that split there, I believe. So I suspect that we're somewhere kind of right up in here, and then we're going to hop off onto a single track, which is kind of neat. Now one of the things I'll have to check out is there's all these little miner symbols all around, and according to the legend, those are clay pits. What that means, I have no idea. I'm going to assume that there's pits and they have clay in them. But we'll have to check those out at some point, perhaps in the fall and into winter when it's less of the tick season. But now we're off onto single track, more traditional trails. Oh, nice spiderweb. Almost walked into that guy. Alright, so you can see that we made it up to the North Highway B parking lot. It is nothing of exciting. There's a fire pit over there. You can camp, once again, you can camp in the parking lot area only at conservation areas. And some of them allow it, some of them don't, so be sure to check the website. But the only thing you're going to see about this parking lot is when you blow past it at 50 miles an hour. There's a little sign right there, you can barely see it. I mean, by the time you see it, it's way too late. So the trail comes up here, and just right down there, there was a road that continues up over that way. That's a private drive. I mean, all it does is go right up to the main highway there. So when you hit that gate, just make sure to make a right and come on up here. They got a picnic table, and that's about it. It's about noon though, and I'm doing all right. I had Chick-fil-A for breakfast, so I'm not really too hungry. But I was going to show you what I've got with me. Just a standard, the chest pack again. You can see I've got the mesh back now, and I also made a mesh front. This is all hand sewn. It took forever to do, but you know, such is life. And that'll help with a lot of ventilation. I mean, you're still going to get a sweaty back. There's no way around it, but you know, it's going to help you breathe a little bit better. And I just got the bottle kit in here. In the Molly butt pack, you know, I got some food if I needed it, and then I got the 3-liter bladder. I just stuffed the whole thing in there, and you know, surprisingly, it doesn't ride bad. You know, I mean, it's heavy. It's water. Water is heavy. You know, there's not a whole lot you can do about it. But it doesn't severely weigh you down in the back. So I'm surprised at the amount of weight that that little pack will carry, and it's pretty comfortable with this this battle belt. I suspect it would not be as comfortable with just directly with the Molly you know, belt. This is the belt that goes to the Molly. So I kind of would like a little bit maybe wider belt here. I get a little bit of roll action going on, you know, like it rolls down. Obviously, using suspenders or some sort of load-bearing harness is, you know, obviously what it was intended for. But so far it's not too bad. What I plan to do is I plan to get another bottle kit, and I'll put it over on the side, and then I'll have you know, be able to carry 2 liters that way. And then the back, of course, would be the tarp and all that sort of stuff. And I would have, you know, a full camping kit with just this stuff right here. So I kind of like it. Works out pretty good. And the camera, show you that real quick. This is, it just slides in there right now. I mean, I just got it. I opened it up last night when I got home from work. I didn't take any pictures. I just charged it up. It does, you know, it does a bunch of different scene modes and things like that. It's got a pop-up flash. This is about $400. It's a bit pricey, but I wanted something that was going to give me that optical zoom and, you know, provide semi-decent quality. It's not a 1-inch sensor compact, but this, I found to be, in my research, this was one of the best items in the small, compact, you know, pocket-sized form factor. Obviously, you can get a little bit bigger, have a larger lens, and you would get better quality and more zoom. This is a 24 by, I think I said it was 30 earlier, but it's 24. And you can be the judge as to whether the pictures are good or not. It does take video. It'll do 1080 at 60 frames a second and 720 and all that. I haven't messed with any of the video settings, haven't even looked at the handbook, so I probably will not take any video today, but maybe I'll throw up a couple video tests of the different modes so you guys can see if you're interested in that. The idea would be that this would be a supplemental camera, and I could use this for doing video and zooming in on like birds and things like that that are way too far. For the Kodak ZX5, which is the video camera that you guys are looking at right now, there is nothing but digital zoom, and it sucks on this, but this one is waterproof. So speaking of waterproof, I was out in North Carolina. If you had watched the Facebook page, you saw that I passed over the Appalachian Trail, took a picture. But I was headed out in North Carolina, and we did some pretty cool stuff out there playing in the beach and stuff like that. So I'm kind of editing up some videos from that. I went to a real cool place called Shackleford Island. So I'll be posting up some videos, so stick around and keep an eyeball out for that. Other than that, I'm just going to kind of fill up my water bottle and just take a break and then head back in. And oh, there's a big pond back there. And then we're going to head down towards the Highway E. Maybe it's double E, whatever, the Highway EE trailhead, and then head on back up the car. So we took the split, and now I'm headed on the eastern part of the loop. But I've kind of hit a dead end, quite literally. The trail comes out of these cedar trees into this field and just kind of stops, you know. It's kind of growing up. I don't know. I'm assuming the trail's on the other side. So I'm going to start skirting around this field, I guess, rather than walk through it. I don't see any specific path through it. The trail is supposed to kind of curve around. So I'm going to head off in that direction because I think that there's an opening over there. I didn't really necessarily want to walk through huge fields of grass, but just in case there's a turkey vulture over there ready to eat me. Why is it they always show up when I'm hiking? Well, it wasn't over there, so I'm walking the field trying to see an opening, but I don't see one. So I may just have to go back the other direction. Pretty short right here, but it was up to my hips a little further back. But I mean, there's not even an opening that could look like a trail. So I'm thinking maybe this side isn't open anymore, or I missed a turnoff. I'm not sure. But we're just walking the field here, and we'll see if we can't find the exit. Yeah, I walked that whole perimeter of this field and I didn't see an exit. There might have been something down there, but it's really overgrown. It certainly does not look like this, which is pretty much what all the other trail is. So I'll hike back here, see if I missed a turnoff. If not, I'll go back the other way I went at the split, and then go across the bottom over to the other highway. Well, this is a little lost creek, and you can see that it is quite little. There's one pool here, and then a small one just over by this really cool sycamore. Some frogs in here too, which is kind of cool, swimming around. This is it's partially spring fed, and it's pretty clear. So this would be your water source, though, if you didn't bring water. This is it. So bring water, because I wouldn't rely on it. But anyway, so on the map, if we go up here, there's a little sign up there. And so on the map, let's focus here, we're at that little junction right there. And so then down here is the trailhead. And then up here somewhere, in theory, it would connect up to the trail by that field where I lost the trail. But I'm going to go down and check out that trailhead. It is very warm. I need to refill my water bottle too. So that'll put me at what, 72 ounces of water so far today. It's hot and humid. So plan on bringing water. And plan on treating for ticks and things. There was it's pretty overgrown, but it looks like we head into the woods and perhaps up a hill. So let's go check that out, to the South Highway EE trailhead. That's what I thought that was. There's two right there. Holy crap. Coming up this hill, this trail is just horrible. I'm gonna turn around actually. I've been killing spider webs like you wouldn't believe. And then I heard this noise. And there they are. Two of them, because I see one rattle and then there's one behind it. So they're sitting on top of each other. I don't know where the other head is. Wow. That's the first rattler I've ever seen in Missouri, right there. Oh, that's exciting and kind of freaky. You know, being out here in the middle of quite literally nowhere by yourself. They're kind of young. The one wiggling only has a few rattles. Oh, there's the head of the other one. He's not wiggling at all. The big guy is the one that's wiggling. Insane. Pharaoh would go nuts. He would try to catch both of them insanely. Whew. Yeah, but this trail is horrible. It's, you know, it looks nice right there, but it's overgrown. It's nothing but spider webs every 3 feet. So I've been doing this with my trekking pole, you know, knocking them down. There's no trail labels or anything like that. Oh, now that I see that, there's one on the tree. It's pretty rough. I think I'm going to turn around though because I'm really getting hot. But I'm going to take a few pictures of these guys. That's cool, rattlesnakes. We only have 4 types, I believe it's 4 types of rattlesnakes in Missouri, so I'll have to figure out what these are and post it below. But very cool, very cool. You can see this is kind of the trail that I'm dealing with here. Ooh, that was exciting. My blood's up. Not because I was going up a hill. I never would have seen those. The one guy, he rattled, and you know, I thought it was a bug. I just kept on walking, and then it kept going, and I was like, you know, maybe that's a snake. And so then when I walked back, it started rattling again, and that's when I knew, holy crap, that was a rattlesnake. You know, they're not very common. I mean, I suppose, take that back, I suppose they are quite common here in Missouri, but I've never seen one. And all the trail that I've done, you know, I rarely ever see snakes. I've seen a few, but nothing like that. See, this is one good reason to have a trekking pole. Get all the damn spider webs. You can also move things out of your way. Brambles. Trekking pole, multi-use tool. Be a 10 pole. All right, we're back to the creek. All right, so we're getting back towards the car. I just went up the monstrous hill. I swear that thing's 5 miles long. Seems like the whole area kind of comes into a bowl. And so like if you come in from the way I did, you go down the big hill. And then you got to go up the hill to go back to the north parking lot. You got to go up the hill to get to the EE, so you get down in this bowl, and let me tell you, it's a climb. You know, I'm wore out. I think it was smart to pack it in at the Snakes, because I didn't really feel like bushwhacking. I don't like bushwhacking in the summer. I don't mind bushwhacking in the winter. I just don't like all the ticks and the bugs and, you know, the snakes underneath your feet. You know, never know what you're gonna find, right? Life's like a box of chocolates. It's really hot though, and these damn bugs are everywhere. So this is definitely a cool place to check out. I'm gonna come back here though, you know, towards the fall and into the winter. Kind of bummed I didn't see any deer. I wanted to check out the new camera with some long shots of, you know, some larger objects other than dragonflies and lizards. But you know, it is what it is. It's a nice day. It's super hot though. Make sure to pack lots of water when you guys head out. But I would definitely recommend coming over here. A lot of fun bushcraft stuff you could do, and you can camp in the parking lots. So that's a bonus too. No fires anywhere but designated areas, which are the campsites in the parking lot. So, you know, just keep that in mind. But I'm gonna enjoy the last few minutes walking through this wonderful little meadow here. And I want you guys to get out. I encourage you to explore new areas. This is new to me. And, you know, you never know what you're going to find. Find an awesome spot. So just remember that life's an adventure. So go out and have one.